Junior Rallycross is another hugely competitive category. And here at Silverstone for the opening round, we're getting ready for the final. Within the Motorsport UK Junior Rallycross Championship, Luke Constantine tops qualifying for Robert Vitals and Patrick O'Donovan. Luke Constantine then on pole position for this 6-lap final. With him at the front of the grid, Robert Vitals, and then it is Patrick O'Donovan lining up alongside, the Latvian in the middle of the front row. James Constantine, Luke's cousin, is on row 2 with Alfie Porter. Then it's Ben Sayer, Archie Thomas and Tom Ovenden at the back of the grid as we go racing. The Suzuki Swift blast away. The red car of Robert Vitals makes the best start then on the run down towards turn 1. 1300cc cars for everybody, relatively underpowered, but it's a great training ground for the young drivers. And it's the 16-year-old Latvian, Robert Vitals, then who leads the way with Patrick O'Donovan up into second place. O'Donovan almost into the back of Vitals there as they come across the loose for the first time. O'Donovan it is that runs second. And then Luke Constantine, the man that started on pole position, has dropped back into third place. He's got some work to do. And Ben Sayer on the outside there, fifth, trying to work his way out from the back row of the grid and going nicely in his second season in the championship. O'Donovan there in the yellow car, joined in halfway through last season, Ollie O'Donovan's son, and he's learnt well. He's raced here before, of course, at the back end of last season, and he's going strongly now. Others go for the Joker lap, so O'Donovan tries to pick up a place, and the Joker is served by Luke Constantine early on. Ben Sayer still on the attack, James Constantine fending him off. But now Robert Vitals then leads the way. Can he break away and preserve the advantage on the Joker lap? Let's see. Ben Sayer still hard at work. And then you've also got in 262 Alfie Porter in the car that Tom Constantine took to win the championship last year. Ben Sayer up on the outside line there, turning down towards turn 5, but he still can't find a way by. On board with Patrick O'Donovan then now as he's back onto the power. So Vitals is his up front as he comes then across the loose, back towards tarmac. The gap between the top two, nothing at all. Tyres squeal as they round turn 1, and O'Donovan then crawling all over the back of the race leader here. Vitals it is, just having the advantage at the moment, but while they're squabbling, they're holding each other up, and that means that Luke Constantine, who jokered early in real terms, is catching back up to them here. Turning their way out of turn 5 now, back onto the power, but O'Donovan looks for a way by as they head across the loose, hard on the brakes into this tight right at turn 7. O'Donovan, who debuted last year, goes for the inside line, elbows out, but he's going to go through and take the race lead away from Robert Vitals. Through he goes. Vitals now goes for the Joker lap, having debuted in the Junior Rallycross UK scene in a BTRDA Clubman's round last year. Vitals now in for the full main British Rallycross Championship season. He's going to lose second as well, look. Luke Constantine, having jokered early on, goes past him. And so Robert Vitals now loses first and second places. It's all unravelling for him. Having led for so long, now he's really on the back foot. Tom Ovenden is hard at play there, looking to get past and succeeding in getting through on Alfie Porter. James Constantine over the jump, and Luke Constantine could be on here for a race win, because if the Joker stagger works in his favour when this man, Patrick O'Donovan, serves it, then Constantine could be in the box seat. James Constantine in second place at the moment has also yet to Joker. And there is Vitals, so he's in fourth on the road. He is right on the tail of Constantine, but can he find a way back past him? Luke Constantine then goes through ahead of cousin James, who has just jokered. That's another place gain. Robert Vitals looks to the inside line, starting the last lap now. So that's Patrick O'Donovan, but has he done enough to maintain the advantage over this man, Luke Constantine, the man that started on pole position? We won't know until we get to the stagger. O'Donovan heads over the jump. He's got to push here. Robert Vitals, in the meantime, is crawling all over the back and perhaps therefore just delaying Luke Constantine a fraction. Vitals has a look to the inside at turn 5. Can he get up alongside? He tries. They lean on each other. O'Donovan is down at turn 7. Out of turn 6, Kink comes second and third, nose to tail. Ben Sayer, as he has done for much of the race, is crawling all over the back of James Constantine. Here is O'Donovan, he's off the road on the Joker, that's going to cost him time. Now where is Luke Constantine? There he is, he's got the momentum. O'Donovan sorts out his slide, up towards the timing line they come. It's going to be a virtual dead heat and it's Constantine on the line. Luke Constantine it is, who just gets his nose in front to win the Motorsport UK Junior Rallycross Championship final. Second it is Patrick O'Donovan and third goes to early leader Robert Svitolz. Great action as ever from the juniors here at Silverstone. Confirmation of those results. Luke Constantine it is who wins by 38 thousandths of a second. Patrick O'Donovan the runner-up, Robert Svitolz third ahead of James Constantine, Ben Sayer and Archie Thomas in sixth. And you take that top six and that's your championship order after one round. Luke Constantine with a 3-point cushion over Patrick O'Donovan and then Robert Svitolz. Always a highlight of any Toyo Tyres Motorsport UK British Rallycross Championship event is the Motorsport UK Junior Rallycross Championship. Won at Silverstone by Luke Constantine, but here at Lydden Hill, Robert Svitolz has been the man to beat across all three qualifying runs. Robert Svitolz then is the man, the Latvian, on pole position. Luke Constantine with him at the front of the grid. Patrick O'Donovan on the outside of row one. Row two, Tom Ovenden and James Constantine. The third row is Ben Sayer, Archie Thomas and then Alfie Porter. Lights go green, we are away and racing. Everybody accelerates off now down towards Chesson's Drift for the first time. And the cars bounce their way across the loose section with Robert Svitolz being the man in charge. Svitolz it is ahead. Constantine, Luke Constantine in second spot. Those that are doing the Joker lap, including Alfie Porter, making contact with the barriers there. But Svitolz has the advantage as the cars now come down through the Devil's Elbow. The top two trying to get away, but Tom Ovenden has made a decent start. He's up into third and Ben Sayer fourth from being on the back row of the grid. To the hairpin they come then. Brake hard through that tight right. And Tom Ovenden in his first year of Junior Rallycross, keeping Ben Sayer at bay in his sophomore year. Down towards the right at paddock comes Svitolz in the lead. Now can Luke Constantine do anything here about getting back onto terms with the race leader? Let's see. Luke Constantine back onto the tarmac. He was the man that was second in the championship last year, just 2 points away from winning the championship as Ben Sayer there, look, goes for the Joker lap. The former karter and motocrosser, third in the championship last year, heads back towards the loose, but it's Svitolz up front. He made his debut in British Rallycross at Lydden in one of the Clubman's events last year. He's driving also this year in Super 1600 in the Latvian Championship. He's got a Peugeot at his disposal. But right now, the focus is to try to win this junior round at Lydden. And he comes through the hairpin looking pretty good up front. Second, Luke Constantine doing the chasing. And Tom Ovenden from the second row of the grid looking good in that third place. Patrick O'Donovan is the one, certainly on the Jokers, that has dropped back a little bit at the moment. But as the stagger unwinds, let's see where he is at the end of the 6-lap final. Across the loose, out of that chicane. A strip of tarmac and then some turn right at Chesson's. Others go for the Joker lap, including Tom Ovenden here. Son of Tristan Ovenden, the man to beat within the Super National class. And can we get young Tom onto the podium as well? His dad's going great guns at the moment with that V6 Clio. So down towards the Devil's Elbow goes the leading battle. Patrick O'Donovan in the meantime is coming under attack. Right there with him from the second row of the grid is James Constantine. The man that was fourth in the championship last year, cousin of Luke, who's going so well up front. Ben Sayer behind after jokering, and he in turn has now got himself ahead of Ovenden. So Sayers on the Joker lap gains a place. There's Patrick O'Donovan, second generation racer of course, Dad Ollie O'Donovan, one of the stars of the supercar class. Ovenden now with work to do, but Robert Svitolz it is leading the way as they come through paddock. There is this battle pack headed by O'Donovan. Sayer keeping Ovenden at bay. And James Constantine there in the green car in the mix as well. These 1300cc Suzuki Swift, and you're looking at number 107, which is Luke Constantine then. So he was second behind Robert Svitolz. He gets the Joker out of the way. He maintains track position. Now let's see what he can do then as the cars sprint their way once again up towards the Devil's Elbow. Brake hard, turn into the corner. Battles rage on all the way through the field here, and you're looking at car number 8 going through. James Constantine trying to attack, trying to defend, and someone's got a problem. It's Svitolz. The race leader slows heading up the hill. Robert Vitals, the race leader, has got a big problem. The car has got into limp home mode almost. He's crawling out of the hairpin, trying to hang on to a place, trying to just get to the end and get some points out of this. And then suddenly the car picks up pace again. He gets up the inside of Ovenden. The leader goes through to start the last lap. Ovenden is forced out wide, and Vitals now has got the pace back in the car. So whatever it is that's going on, now he's got a bit more pace once more. Very strange indeed, as you see Alfie Porter there coming out of the hairpin. Porter in his debut season of Rallycross in the car that last year was taken to the championship by Tom Constantine. However, it is now nose to tail between Luke Constantine and Patrick O'Donovan. So as all the jokers were going through, it looked as though O'Donovan had lost out. Now he's right on the tail of the race leader and closing up, in fact, going into the tight right at the top of the hill at the hairpin. But for the moment, Luke Constantine is able to keep him at bay. Now they accelerate down the hill once again here, but this is the last time of asking. Into paddock, Luke Constantine looking to make it 2 from 2, but Patrick O'Donovan has got the speed. He's going to run out of time though. Constantine wins at Lydden. Patrick O'Donovan comes through for second, and third over the line is James Constantine. Robert Vitals, though, the real hard luck story of the race. Down in 6th, having led the bulk of it. He's behind Tom Ovenden and Ben Sayer. The top 3 though, James Constantine is third, behind Patrick O'Donovan and Luke Constantine. Luke Constantine's championship lead increases over Patrick O'Donovan. James Constantine is up to third at the expense now of Robert Vitals. Ben Sayer 5th, and it's Tom Ovenden in 6th.
Luke, a second win in a row, but that wasn't straightforward by any means, was it?
No, it was a really tough day with Vitals. He was really fast today. He definitely deserved it. He was pulling out stunning lap times through all of the heats, and he was really quick today around Lydden. With a car problem in the final, we just nipped him, so yeah, it was really close.
We had a really strong day. We managed to get it from 8th to 3rd in the first heat, and just kind of made our way up throughout the day there. It was tough to get past the competition throughout the day. Everybody was really pushing hard and being on point throughout the day. Both rounds now finishing within a second of Luke. We'll get him one day, but yeah, looking forward to Pembrey.